Oh yeah, I'm John Riplin, that is.
The Durbinator.
Why don't we just...
somebody is far less enthused about tonight than I am.
Vince McMahon might as well just piss in the fans' mouths with what he's given us. This was... It wasn't even so much that the show was bad, it was phoned in and it was boring.
Yeah.
According to what you read, Eric Bischoff doesn't actually start till the SmackDown after Extreme Rules.
I mean, that's what the reports say, but...
I mean...
Who knows?
I don't have a clue. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's true or not. The show was bad. The show was bad.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't really good.
They're in San Antonio.
Yeah.
I mean, boy, as if they haven't suffered, if the crowd hasn't suffered enough with the Spurs not winning a championship recently, they had to witness this shit. They recapped Braun and Lashley too much. Too much. They recapped it twice. Beginning of the show, the middle of the show. You could have saved... Where's Liv Morgan? Where are the Kabuki Warriors? Where are the Iconics?
Dead, presumably.
God, if only Vince was. KO show. Oh, with Shane and Drew. Because let's just make everybody tune out by having Shane out there. The payoff...
Okay.
The payoff for this must be Shane being permanently written off TV. And I mean permanently.
Yeah.
If he comes back at all, I don't care if he comes back when he's 70, it's still too long. Or still too soon.
Yeah. Anyway. The KO show was pretty entertaining with Kevin Owens actually ripping into Shane and prodding and poking him about him being afraid of The Undertaker and how he lost to The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, they had recaps of it and then did the thing that he talked about. And apparently, I guess, the match that they're having with Reigns and Taker is a no-holds-barred match.
And if you think you know where this whole segment is going, you'd be wrong, because as much as you think it turned into a match between him and Shane McMahon tonight, or Drew McIntyre, no, Dolph Ziggler comes out.
And boy, does Owens just rip into him about the mocking it should have been me thing and just shut up about it.
Move on!
I don't know if that's Owens venting his frustrations about Dolph or about WWE creative. Owens re-signed a new 5-year deal recently. Which, hey, he's got a family. He's happy there.
He's got kids.
He does. He's got good kids. I know it's a Slater joke, but I'm sorry. Hey, if his wife are happy, everybody's happy, that's fine. I wouldn't be happy working there. I'd rather crack my head open like an egg.
I mean, if you made the money that they did, you'd probably be like, yeah, I can do that.
Except I'd want to murder Kevin Dunn, but,
Doesn't everyone?
Everyone should.
Anyway.
Should be like Cannibal Holocaust. Alright, anyway, so... Owens sort of salvages, but I'm sorry, the thing with Shane, it's an abortion on TV. It's bad. It's not even...
It's not his fault, though.
It's everyone's fault. Everyone that will not get through to Vince, it is everyone's fault.
Not too keen on the Skitsky there, huh?
Yeah, I know. But, it should have been... It should have been Snitsky. No, anyway. Unlikely tag team. Dolph and Kevin are going to be an unlikely tag team tonight. Because that's how you use a talented guy like Kevin Owens and somebody who hasn't meant anything like Dolph Ziggler. You do that.
Yeah.
Because you don't have...
It would have been better to have them have a match or something.
Yeah, but they're going to have a match with Heavy Machinery, and the winner of that match gets to be added to the tag title match that's apparently happening at Extreme Rules, and it'll be a triple threat. And Rowan, Brian, and Kayla are back there, and Math is mentioned, and Scott Steiner somewhere is talking about his 141 2/3 chance. Or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
That was a brilliant promo. Oh, and then we get New Day. There. Xavier explaining how a triple threat match works, because of course Xavier explaining how multi-man action works.
Jonn.
I mean, he has been in a lot of multi-man matches, hasn't he?
We all know what you were referencing.
We all wrestling? Yeah,
wrestling.
Yeah, Big E versus Bryan.
Yeah.
If they don't get rid of Corey from one of these shows, they are no, seriously.
Okay.
It's like the Shane thing, except Corey's worse.
All right.
Because I respect Shane, I don't respect
How was the
Corey.
match?
Would have been better with two commentators.
Yeah.
The match was fine. You got Rowan interfering and stuff, and
right near the end. But overall, the match was fun to watch. Big E's no selling a lot of Daniel Bryan's hits because he is a goddamn tank.
Until Brian went for the surgically repaired knee, which, smart maneuver. And I mean, it was Cobra Kai. It was a fine match. I mean, Brian pinning Big E didn't bother me. My thing is now he just pinned one of the number one contenders. They don't know what they're doing with this brand at all. They don't know what they're doing with the company. We then get Truth and Kayla and recaps of Drake Maverick.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I thought you were going to say something about 24/7 title.
I mean, not really. It was he was talking how he found out that Drake Maverick's honeymoon was in San Antonio, which means they're probably going to have like a skit on Twitter or YouTube. That's about it.
I'm actually amazed they did not put that into this show. I'm amazed they didn't. The show was
2 hours to work with.
The show was already bad enough as it is. They might as well just had Truth try to pin him on his honeymoon. I mean, Nikki is hosting a Moment of Bliss. Okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
Weird.
She's
turned into a match against Bayley because Bayley was wondering why she's facing Alexa Bliss at Extreme Rules and not Nikki Cross.
Why am I facing Alexa when it should have been you, Dolph? It should have been me. No, Dolph, not now.
Okay,
no. Bayley won, by the way. It was 50-50 booking.
Wins and losses don't matter in WWE.
God, my sanity doesn't matter anymore.
Sanity doesn't matter anymore because they're broken up.
We're broken up. I don't understand why they're doing such a bad job with the women's division. They're doing a really bad job with this.
Their gigantic gang of writers can't think of a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
The show wasn't necessarily bad. It was, for the most part, uninspired.
Which is worse than bad.
No.
At times, it's worse than bad.
Overall, no.
Okay. That's true. Sometimes bad can be entertaining. The thing is, this is going to lead... Oh, people are like, what if it was Nikki using Alexa all along? They aren't...
It was me, Austin!
They aren't smart enough to book the women to be smart, by the way. Unless they're blonde. Well, that's Vince, I mean.
Yeah.
We then get Ali talking about wanting to be WWE champion and shoving it in the face of people. And I hope he's right. Vince is not smart enough to push him.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah, I know.
I love Ali. I think Ali's great.
Goddamn best.
Yeah. And it was a great promo. Great promo. And people were like, oh, that the Ali push would, or Kofi push would have gone to Ali. Ali wouldn't have won that title at WrestleMania, and you guys know it.
You don't know that.
You really think Vince would have done that? You really think that?
Jeez, that's going to be a long time to explain that. So we'll probably just move on.
I know what you're saying. You're less jaded than I am.
No, it wasn't necessarily that. It was the fact that people were backing Ali back then.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it was only, 5 months ago?
Yeah. And
I mean, he did.
His momentum would have carried forward with that win.
He did. Maybe. I don't know. We'll never know because we don't have a time machine. We then get Kofi and Joe, and more talking. It's exactly what we needed.
This was good, however. Samoa Joe, give him whatever you want. He'll deliver it to the best of his ability, and his ability is the best.
I will say that no matter how much Vince has tried to kill Samoa Joe's character, because Vince is a goddamn idiot that doesn't know how to push anybody that isn't Baron Corbin,
right,
or Roman Reigns, or Shane, Joe is still over. Mm-hmm. I don't know how Joe's still over. I mean, he is Samoa Joe. I'm just saying I don't understand how he's still over with the bad booking. Then we got a Jealous Joe chant, and I died a little inside hearing the audience be that stupid. Well, it's mostly kids, so, kids are dumb. So, yeah, we then get Kofi not wanting to shake Joe's hand. And he flips him off instead. Nice. One of the Attitude Era back, here you go. You got a woman saying she wants to be impregnated by another woman instead of her husband, and you got this.
I mean, flipping him off isn't a bad thing. In some crowds, sure.
I mean, I don't
care.
But
it's not too much edgy.
Oh, no, I'm not.
It's not too much edgy for you.
Right. I'm not saying it was edgy.
It's not Attitude Era edgy. That's for damn sure. But some attitude doesn't hurt. Just Attitude Era kind of hurts without the people who were there during that time.
Somebody that lived through it, we don't need that back. The wrestling is better now.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Character work is important, and I think giving them a bit more leeway to, say, flip off their opponent. Fucking do it.
I don't know if they're going to add anybody to this match with Joe and Kofi. It's going to end up being a one-off, I fear, and Kofi's going to win. Yeah. So, anyway, Heavy Machinery interview. I don't know why I'm not buying into them. As good as they are, I just don't buy into them.
Yeah.
The comedy's getting a little overdone, and this is coming from somebody that railed against AEW's comedy. Hey, they're having fun. Good. I'm not having fun.
Mm-hmm.
They're committed to the gimmick. Apollo and, we get more recaps of Braun and Lashley. We then get Lashley saying he wants to send Braun to the morgue. Bit dark, which is fitting because Lashley said it. But, what?
But this came up as more properly intimidating, at least for Bobby Lashley speaking.
Just saying something.
Yeah.
Hey, and Apollo versus Andrade. We finally get the blow-off to this feud that we've been building. And while it didn't go 2 minutes like I feared, it went about 5 or 6.
Give or take. But, it lasted a commercial break.
It was fine.
But yeah.
It was fine.
It's something we could definitely have seen a longer match of.
Instead of more recaps. Hey, Zelina interfered, and we got Andrade winning. I understand the dynamic of it, but Zelina actually can wrestle, and you don't need to keep featuring her just doing a head scissors off the apron.
Mm-hmm.
She actually can do some other
that
shit.
Was a Hurricanrana.
Hurricanrana head scissors. She did it off the apron, which as we know is the hardest part of the ring. Andrade wins.
Yeah.
Okay, it was fine. Apollo is one of those guys that probably should leave if he hasn't signed a contract.
Yeah, you could find a lot of benefit out of going to the indie scene.
He does have a kid. He has a wife. Maybe they want the financial security. That's fine. I don't fault anybody if they want to sign with WWE. Keep the money. That's fine. Adamant. Ziggler and Owens. They're an unlikely team. They're talking about strategy, this kind of stuff, and everything. Alistair. Then there's an interview where he likes as someone revealed themselves to him. Well, actually knocked on his door. They're putting the stake in his heart, and they keep hammering it, and they keep hammering it. Now, Alistair's not letting the stake go through him, but Vince is trying. He is really trying.
I don't think he's trying to bury Alistair. I think he's stumbling his way into accidentally doing it. But really, I don't see that much bad in Alistair right now. I think he needs to be put in a match soon.
He's gonna Sorry.
Maybe at Extreme Rules.
Oh, it is. No, he actually talked about him facing his challenger then.
Yeah. So.
That's all I was going to say.
Yeah. That would be the most likely situation. He needs to face somebody talented and also expendable.
He's going to face Orton.
Probably.
And Orton will actually put over a black guy, unlike what he didn't do 10 years ago. I don't care. He's a racist piece of shit, and I'll let him know it. Okay. Alistair's trying not to be buried, but Vince is trying to put the stake in his heart.
Right.
So, Mandy versus Ember. Neither of them got TV entrances, by the way, so that's how you use your goddamn women's division right there. Sonya.
Ooh.
Ember won.
Yeah, she did, with an eclipse.
Despite interference, and then, are we getting more Mandy and Sonya teasing? I could have worded that better.
You could have.
Didn't.
Who knows? And besides the writers, they're probably mostly men. When you think about it,
besides Dana Ward, but she doesn't count because she doesn't have a brain on her. Yeah. Where's Liv?
No, if Dana's in creative though, then we're definitely not going to see that kind of stuff.
Well said. Yeah. Again, where's Liv? Where the fuck's Liv? Why does Shelton?
She's not on SmackDown Live.
True. Why is Shelton there if they're not going to use him? He was asked who's
smile and wave. Yeah, you forgot to wave.
He literally got out of the scene.
Yeah.
Heavy Machinery versus Dolphin Owens. We then get Brian and Rowan and the Pancake commentary team, and everybody interferes, does a whole bunch of shit. Table collapse. We get the match restart. Everybody's
like a 7-man commentary team.
Yeah. God damn. No. Yes, it was. God, it seemed like 6.
Rowan
6. Can't talk.
No. Was Kofi there?
No. It was.
Yeah, it was
yes.
6.
I don't remember if he was.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No. Kofi wasn't there. It was 3 and no, it was 7. Yeah. So then the brawl and then the match happened and hey, miscue from the Unlikely Tag Team and Heavy Machinery won.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. D, I hate this show. It was bad.
I'm gonna give it a C-.
They don't know what they're doing.
But yeah, if you agree to the D, or you want to see what I think, you could also hit the poll up here and grade it, and let us know what you thought of the show. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button if you liked or disliked our review. Hit subscribe. And yeah, this has been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I am not John Ritlin. I am the Durbinator. And you all have a great night.